Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is the Princess of Ivanovich Kingdom, Ben.
Man, I have thoughts this week. I had a lot of thoughts.
There were like 4 plant girls, Ben. How can you not love this set of episodes?
What do you mean? How can I not love this set of episodes? Oh, wait, no, right. We got the exciting arc that was Nephrite redeeming himself by let me check my notes here. Falling in love with a 12-year-old?
14, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, such a difference. Not cool. Not fucking cool. It was no good.
Yeah.
No fucking good at all. And I was like, man, I'm on board with like everybody else telling, is it Naru? Naru's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, telling Naru, like, he's not good for you. Not a single person is like, it's because he's like, as a demon, like infinity times your age or whatever. But, you know, even just as like a 20, you could be 20 years old, it's still bad. But no, it's because he's evil. Like, that's also a problem. But goddamn, I was just, it's actually good that we had a bit of a break between my finishing. I was like hot. I was coming hot off of that last episode. I was so just not fucking having it at all. But I can laugh about it now.
Okay.
Oh, did not like.
Yeah, it's no good.
I mean, some of the, you know, the shit like that's happening like episode to episode was cool though. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of great moments. The anime episode was was pretty good. Yeah.
You've sapped my energy. You've sapped my energy.
Why?
Oh, because you're bringing up the shit that sucks about this show. I don't know.
Yeah, but now we
yeah, you're right. Meh. I'm tired. I could have just gone to sleep.
Oh. Well, I mean, but now we can move. Like now, it's been said though. So you know. For like, I'm staring at the wiki because it's been just long enough that it all like blurred. All the events are blurring together. I do love how like Nephrite's deal is how he's like, yeah, you were casting like a stupidly wide net. That's dumb. I'm just gonna take like all of this energy from one person, and then like. I don't know. It's just I found it to be
The one time he's successful is he just takes energy from Naru.
Yeah, he's trying because he's trying all this dumb shit. Like it's just dumb bullshit again. But then he's like, he succeeds, but he doesn't have the realization of like, oh, I can just like seduce people and then steal that energy. He doesn't even like double down on that.
He doesn't even realize, like, I can just steal Naru's energy over and over again.
Yeah, he does it once.
She's got so much.
Yeah. There was, like, a lot of... I mean, I'm looking at it too, like, overthinking, I guess. But, like, in a fun way, I suppose. It's not like I'm looking at it and going... well, this is ruining my time, but I do find it funny how his whole deal is like, I'll use the stars to find out when they're gonna hit peak energy, and that's when I'll steal it. Then he immediately alters fate by giving them a possessed tennis racket to alter their shit.
It's to juice them. It's to make their energy go peak faster. It's performance enhancing possession magic.
That's fine, but he's not doing his due diligence. After giving him the possessed thing, he would have to go back to the stars and find out when the new peak is. You got to be prepared, man.
No. Also, he's just getting bad intel because at like a certain point, also his intel is just pointing him at Naru over and over again. So I don't know how trustworthy these stars are, dude.
Oh no, the star like they're after a while they're just like fucking with him at best. I found the star sequence stuff like if I were a kid, I don't think I ever like saw any of that arc that I can remember. I certainly didn't get there as like a late high schooler when I tried watching the series.
Sure.
I would have loved that shit. I really liked it now. I've always been in like stars, crystal, astrology stuff, not like seriously, but is in a like ooh shiny object kind of way. So doing like the kind of like like planetarium star field stuff in front of him, and then it does the like, and it is I was into it.
Nice.
And then
I'm into Usagi getting turned into a tennis ball. What I'm here for.
yeah, you know, that was also a thing.
That shit is just so fucking funny,
Dude.
to me.
As soon as I, because that was our first episode for this batch, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Started. I'm like, damn, really coming out of the gate strong for Hank here, and that the pre theme song thing, and it's her as the tennis ball. I'm like, this is a certified Hank moment. Oh, it was really good.
Pretty fucking good. Can you guess which of these episodes are the Ikuhara episodes?
Right. Okay. Let me. I need to.
There are two.
Hang on. I know I can do this.
One of them I would say is you should be able to get, and one of them,
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get it.
I'm gonna be very intent at not looking at any names or anything. I just want to refresh myself on all the episodes. We had Match Point for Sailor Moon. That's the tennis one. Unusual
Yes.
Phenomena.
That's the guy in the park. The park
Caretaker,
and the
right?
constructor.
Wedding Day Blues. That's the dress contest. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Shutterbugged. Oh, right, the fucking pervert photographer. I mean, not actually a pervert, but like
He wasn't a pervert. He
that's
was.
what it turns
I mean,
into.
he turned evil and just wanted to take a picture of
That
literally anyone because he
Yeah.
was just sucking them into his camera.
Dangerous Dollies. That was a highly cursed episode. Who is that
the
masked
dolls.
man? The dolls were fucking no bueno. Who is that masked man? The tuxedo mask. That was the class. You took the screenshot. Even I also was tempted to take one where he's like, "You recognize me by my voice." Classic.
In the show where like nobody could recognize Usagi.
Yeah. The summer, the beach, youth, and ghosts. They go to the beach and also that like haunted hotel potentially.
Yeah, they don't fight like a Dark Kingdom monster. It's literally just this little girl's psychic projection.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the story at all. It's so good.
Animated Mess targets that's the anime animator episode. Worth a Princess's Ransom, that's Ivanovich thing with the ball or the banquet or whatever.
Umino the princess.
Yeah. Molly's
He has
Folly.
the nerd glasses.
Molly's Folly. Right, that's like the black
Wish Upon a
crystal.
Star, Naru's First Love, or whatever. Like you're looking at Molly's Folly is like the old dub title.
Oh, Wish Upon a Star.
Because Naru in the old dub was called Molly.
Oh, what a shit name. No offense to any Mollys out there, but like from Naru to Molly is anyway. Okay, Wish Upon a Star, Naru's First Love, and then Naru's Tears, Nephrite Dies for Love. Oh, Okay. I've gone through them. What one do I like? Now I just can't stop thinking about Usagi as a tennis ball, and it's really distracting me. I think the one that stands out, and I can't tell if it's because it's content-wise or if it's also the other stuff. It's been a bit. Is the animator one?
Yes.
Hey.
The extra giveaway is that in that episode, Nephrite's driving around in a fucking red sports car, being evil and creepy.
Yeah.
That's the who would put the villain in a red sports car, man? Who would do it?
I didn't even fucking think of that, but yeah, holy shit, what a tell.
The other one I don't expect you to get.
Hang on. No, I'll fucking get it. I don't think it's the tennis one.
It is not.
I'm gonna put the camera episode on the back burner. I don't think it's the wedding dress episode. Oh, I skipped one. The caretaker thing.
I'm just gonna tell you.
Fine, go on.
It's the caretaker one with the bark. Like that one doesn't actually stand out that much in that.
No, that makes sense. There was like shots of flowers in that.
But it's the anime. The animator episode is the one that gets me, because that has the best. That has the best scene in this whole set of episodes, which is the director of the Sailor V movie telling those two animators that, Sailor V, she doesn't have enough passion in her hips.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Not enough love in her hips. There's not enough passion in this leg.
Yeah.
And they're like, so you want us to draw her more sexy? And he also has a baby girl like strapped to his back. He's like, how could you say that to me? I'm a father. And every time that dude talks, his like fucking little baby like, oof! Like it's like accentuating all his lines.
Yeah.
Like when they call him on the phone later, you just hear her making noises.
That shit was great. So you want us to draw her sexy? Whoa!
I'm a father. You can't say that to me. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
It's too real.
That was a very good episode.
That's good. Drawing on experience. Also, it's an episode about these two lady animators who are just really good friends. Just really good friends.
They're fucking friends. Why you gotta read into it? Damn. So what if someday they might become roommates? So what if they have those like super special pencils and they're always thinking that they're not as good as the other and all that stuff? Mm-hmm. So who cares if they would be a super cute couple? Like, what the fuck ever, man.
And the monster that spawned out of one of them,
they're tied together.
Twin monsters that were tied together.
Yeah. I forget. Didn't the monster like started? They like it was like kind of two monsters, but also one, right? Didn't they like both halves like start fighting with each other, like bickering or something?
Yes, like they were like the book of the power of our friendship. It's so good, and then one of them was like, "I'll finish them off," and the other was like, "No, I'll finish them off," and then immediately their bond was broken.
Yeah,
and they got owned because this is fucking Sailor Moon. We don't have time to fuck around. These monsters are gonna die fucking quickly. Okay, you need time for shenanigans.
There were a lot of shenanigans. Also, Ray is thirsty as hell.
Yes. True.
But also
Usagi's the one out here fantasizing about marrying Motoki and Tuxedo Mask. And saying, no, you can't have them, they're mine.
Yeah, when fucking Naru's like, I'm involved in a mature romance, and Usagi's like, whoa, 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 it's not Tuxedo Masker or what is it, Madoki?
Matoki.
Matoki. Like, it's not those two, is it? Like, they're mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's like classic though.
Yeah, man.
That's like
Usagi got
teenage
drunk
shit.
at a party and Tuxedo Mask kissed her.
That
true
was
love right
that's
there.
you know what I was gonna.
That is the extremely fucked up thing that happens in these episodes. So,
I mean, that's like, I would say it's worse than the Naru thing. Like,
that's fine. They're destined lovers.
oh
because
yeah,
of
no
reincarnation. or
Yeah,
whatever.
of course. Yeah, that's fine.
It's the miracle romance, Ben.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, it's fucked up.
That's
I don't know why. The part where Usagi just randomly accidentally gets drunk at the end of that party.
she has a fucking. It's not.
So that
see,
Tuxedo can fucking kiss her while she's like half passed out.
no,
God.
like, her trying the booze. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
That's expected even. But like, why'd they have to go there? You know?
Look, I'll just say, I much prefer the way the party episode that I watched in the 2003 Tokusatsu got handled.
How did that get handled?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. It was very funny, and not problematic.
Yeah. God.
What if instead of, showing up at a fancy dress party, it was a costume party and Usagi was just in a full bear outfit? What if?
Now we're talking. Ugh.
And also that has the benefit of I think that show also makes the smart choice of making Usagi and Mamoru the same age.
Wow, you mean that would fix it? That would take away the problems? I mean, not of like no, if they were the same age, like, I was gonna say it doesn't fix the alcohol part, but like, I don't think she was like fully inebriated, or wouldn't be if they were. I don't know.
Nah, it was bad. That part's still bad. But the whole dynamic of the show feels much less awkward if you just make those characters the same age.
Yep.
I think he's a year older in the anime than he is in the manga too.
He's in college,
And that's a big year. I think the dub made him even older.
What the fuck?
I don't remember.
Dude,
I
what,
don't
the
remember
guy
that's
just
true, or it just
stopped.
like seems like he's older.
Yeah, no, he says at one point, yeah, he's like a university student or whatever.
Yeah,
And that's-
I can't remember
I didn't
how
even
much
consider-
of it is I've heard jokes about him, like people just increasing his age for the sake of making jokes about how fucked up it is.
Yeah. No, that shit's it's no good.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch more of the fucking Tokusatsu, honestly, because that solves a lot of problems I have with the show
Yeah.
easily. Oh yeah, I don't know. Sailor Moon's fun. A thing that I like about it, in terms of the way this anime is made, I don't remember if I mentioned last time, is that they are not married to being on model at all. The character faces are just there to be an expressive goof.
What do you mean? What do you mean on model in this case?
Like, you're not like sticking to this face looks like this particular way. Or whatever.
Okay,
You're
so
not
like they-
accuracy from shot to shot or whatever.
Yeah, like making sure all the angles line up and all that shit.
Yeah,
Like, consistently.
like that you're working from a drawing where like this is how this character looks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like your model sheet or whatever. The
Oh
show
yeah, dude. No, that
very
shit's
much
great.
has the approach of like, these are cartoon characters, and we're just going to draw them as big, expressive emotions as we can, particularly Usagi,
Oh,
but
dude.
also the other characters.
She had so many. I mean, you took a couple of screenshots. I showed you the one, and like that was scratching the surface. Like she had so many fucking on point expressions. This, at least this batch, it seemed like even more than the first half.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. No, I love it. I don't know. I don't know. Like I was actually thinking about it because like hyper anime expression stuff, not always what I'm into. Because it's so fucking anime. I don't know if it's like the 90s
I would say
style
this,
here.
the thing is, Sailor Moon isn't even necessarily always doing like anime expressiveness. It's way
Yeah.
more doing like cartoon.
Yeah, maybe
It like
that's it.
it's more like just like Looney Tunes. I don't know, just like cartoony shit. In terms of like the expressiveness, like because they'll also do like sweat drops, but even then, it's not like the way other shows do it because they just like take the face away so often for the like single sweat drop face. Because they're not fucking worried about like maintaining face continuity or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very good. I don't know.
I just think that's like part of like what if when you get in like the mood of the show, that's like what makes it
Oh, totally.
work.
It's very charming and endearing.
Yes.
Yeah, if it weren't for like the the gross shit in this batch, like it would have been like just a nice, delightful little relaxation thing. And the first half, like, was it's very good. Like,
I mean, it's like really the last few episodes. Like
the last few for sure. I've definitely been taking this show is. I mean, I mentioned a little bit how like I'm finding it much more difficult. I'm not pumping out 18 episodes in like a day, just because of the formatting. But like, it was so nice like watching a chunk of them, like 3 or 4 or whatever, just like before bed. It's such a good wind down show. It's been very nice because like everything is miserable right now. So
yeah, when the show can just be fun times.
yeah.
I fucking love that their beach episode is they go to fucking haunted mansion that's like run by fucking Universal monster ghosts who are just very friendly, but also there's this fucking psychic girl who's gone crazy because her father's like overbearing.
Yeah.
And like their fucking Sailor Moon powers kind of just don't work on it. Because it's like not, it doesn't have anything to do with them.
Yeah. No, that was a fun episode because like for a not insignificant portion of it, I'm like, okay, are these actual monsters? Like, are these actual things or are they actually actors? They're they're
Yeah, or whatever you need them to be. They're nice. They're friendly though. That's the important thing.
yeah.
Just out here changing the light bulb and trying to perform an exorcism because their hotel is haunted.
Also, shout out to that episode. I assume that was the episode with Usagi's fantasy of being on the beach surrounded by jacked dudes.
That was her idea of a private beach.
Private beach, yeah.
She's like dudes everywhere,
and she's like 18 shades darker than she would ever be. Because that's, people with her skin tone, that's what they look like after being out in the sun.
It's also her second appearance of her swimsuit that she has put bows into all the moth holes.
Yeah.
It's one thing to like have that in one episode. It's another thing for her to bust that back out for another episode.
Like, if it
Fucking
works,
round 2.
If it works, why change it? That's one thing you mentioned in passing once, at least once. I think just in text or whatever, about like outfits or something. Mm-hmm. And I focused on it way, but there are so many outfits.
Yes.
And it's dope. Like,
yes.
I think the last time I tried, fucking like more than a decade ago when I tried going through this, I never got to a point where I think they were using more outfits and I didn't get to the point where people are like hanging out as much because I was so shallow into the show. So I just assumed it was like the school uniforms like nearly constantly. And then like a home outfit. But they're doing like actual outfits and shit. It's amazing.
Yeah, that shit rolls.
I love
There's
that.
like I've ever just like good tumblers or whatever of just Sailor Moon outfits.
Hell yeah. No, that shit's great.
Yeah, that shit will continue.
So we left off 24. Nephrite gets absolutely rocked.
Yes.
You said Jupiter is coming next?
Yes. Next episode, we get introduced to Jupiter. Who's gonna like fucking beat up some Yakuza guys and then get mad at video games or whatever.
She must be the green one, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Everyone's gonna say how tall she is. But because they're tiny fucking Japanese middle schoolers, she's like actually like 5'7". So which like, I've heard like break the mind of so many adults. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So many women who are like, wait, I'm taller than Jupiter? What? Who think of themselves as short?
Oh, dude, I gotta get Anya's take on that. I wonder if she like remembers how tall she actually is and that she would be taller. Oh, that'll be a fun one. It's been nice. Like, Anya hasn't been watching super consistently, but like sometimes she'll come and chill, and that's also been nice.
Yeah, that's not like it's not a super. You could jump in for an episode of Sailor Moon. It's good. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I watched this. I'm like, yeah, this shit is. We're bringing you in anytime.
Yeah,
come on and join the excitement.
Like, whatever evil barrel boy is with their own scheme is going to change out. But other than that, for this first season, that's going to be the format.
Yeah.
Now we're on to. But we've at least gotten introduced to the other two that are going to finish out the season.
Yeah.
By this point.
Yeah, I do. I'm not a huge fan of the pre-theme song recaps. It's so long. It makes it so long.
I just skip.
I also just skip, but it's extra effort.
I mean, that's because you're watching on Plex or whatever.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I know where the fault lies. Hey, at least Plex fucking numbers these ones properly.
Are your files, do they at least have like the built-in skips for the sections of the episode?
No.
Oh. See, mine do.
Yep, mine don't. I gotta hit like 223 and pray.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Mine is built-in skips for the pre-song intro. Then there's a skip at the song. Then there's another skip at the end of Sailor Moon. You know, Usagi telling you her fucking her info, her
Yeah.
blood type or whatever.
I guess I could like test that on my. I haven't tried like just an actual like skip. I could open that up on my computer and like see if they do. The last files definitely did, but then I couldn't play them subbed on on the TV.
Yeah.
Though the other files also were not numbered well for Plex's purposes either, so I had to like hunt for them a little bit. But the modern ones are just a nice, simple, clean, like S1E1 instead of weird bullshit. Trying to get fancy. But,
Sure.
you know, at least I can watch them on the TV. Great TV show. Highly recommend being on a couch for it. Or something
Fair.
soft.
Yeah, you don't. It's not like you're gotta fucking study.
That's the problem. Like, watching this stuff at my desk was like, I can't go on like this. I can bump an episode. 13 of them. That's a lot to ask of me.
Yeah, because it's like watching it. It's more about getting in the right headspace for the vibe.
Yeah, man. I've seen the vibe. There's a pic, like one of the toppest tier pictures of Anya is emblematic of this show's vibe, and it's her as a child absolutely vegged the hell out on the couch. Like becoming, you can see her becoming one with the couch. And like
Hell
in the
yeah.
reflection of something in the background, you can see she's watching Sailor Moon.
And Sailor Moon's out there saying, "I wish someone would make an anime about me."
Hell yeah, dude. What was the other? You took the other screenshot from that episode. What's the thing? Trendy anime, whatever.
That was in the preview for the episode where it said the shadow of evil is closing in on the trendy members of the anime industry. I was just like, this is a fucking hilarious thing for anime people to put in their anime.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. I love it.
That shit's great. Yeah. There's some good shit we've got in our next set. There's a extremely good dumb pun coming up.
I'm all about dumb puns.
It's one of my faves, and Jupiter is great, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get another character in the mix and have the show relying less on Naru, maybe a little bit at least.
Yeah, fuck Naru. Like, not actually Nephrite. Fucking guy.
It's just gonna,
Yeah, no, I don't say it often, but I'm excited for more characters. Imagine. I mean, I'd like...
all I want to do is see the giant woman that's coming, even if she's only 5'7".
She's tall, you say? Oh, wait.
Compared to like Usagi, who's like,
I mean,
very short, very
that's-
tiny.
That's like me finding out for the fucking shit tier Netflix movie Tall Girl, where it's a like coming of age high school movie about this girl who's bullied because she's really, really fucking tall. And I'm like, I guess if your school isn't into like any sports that require tall people, then sure, I could see it like being a thing people make fun of you for, whatever. Kids can be assholes. I found out so long after the movie came out that the girl's height and the actress's height, like 6 foot, 6'1", like they had to hire so many short actors. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's like, I mean, that's like most movies, to be fair.
What do you mean?
A lot of movie star dudes are very short, so they have to shoot around it to make them look tall in movies. Like Tom Cruise is notably very short, and there's this great scene in like first Jack Reacher where he has to step into a crowd, and the entire crowd is the exact same height as him. Like everyone in the crowd is the same height. It's like
pretty good.
crowded fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because he's so short, he can't. He's like, and then in that movie, he's supposed to play a character who's like literally physically intimidating.
Oh,
Like that's part of Jack Reacher's thing, is he's just like a hulk of a man.
yeah.
I mean, you're fucking Tom Cruise playing it. He's fucking tiny.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. Interesting choice. No, see,
Well, the movie only
That's-
got made because he wanted to make it or whatever.
see, that's like slightly different though. The people in Tall Girl are acting like 6 foot is like a monstrous height unheard of
No,
by
yeah,
like
sure.
anybody. And I'm like, how is there not an 18-year-old dude in the school who's like 6'5"? I feel like every school has at least one.
Yeah. Also, I looked up. Jupiter's actually only 5'6". Excuse me.
Not okay, not that tall then. Damn.
Usagi's like 4'11".
Jesus. I mean, like, I've met people that short.
I mean, also she's
like-
14. I don't think she like gets taller than that really either, but these are, Japanese middle schoolers.
Nah, dude. They're like super old.
I mean, technically,
Old
They're
enough to
like
be dating university
reincarnations
students.
they lived like 1,000 years ago on the moon. Is the eventual plot we're gonna get?
Yeah, like that's a thing. Like between Codename Sailor V and now like the little inklings we're getting here, in between drunken
Right.
sexual assault, like getting little bits of like the reincarnation stuff, and I kind of knew that was a thing even before like diving into all this, but I've never, even like out of curiosity, I've never gone and like actually looked into it, so I have no fucking clue what's happening like regarding that. Completely fresh.
Because like when you think like Mamoru like agrees to go out on a date with Rei, you have to remember he just like has no family. Motoki is his only friend, and he just walks around like vaguely feeling like the silver crystal is somewhere, and then turning into Tuxedo Mask and not remembering anything about it.
I didn't know he had no family unless they told me that and I forgot. So how dare you?
How dare I?
But no, that makes sense. Yeah, we also like that is the other thing we got.
And then
We
even when
saw
he's
him-
Tuxedo Mask doesn't know who he is either.
Yeah. Dude, he had some great outros also. Forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah.
Like definitely
also,
more of the memes.
Another thing I liked in this set of episodes was we had like a couple in a row where he didn't even show up.
Yeah.
Tuxedo Mask just wasn't there. The girls just got to fucking do it.
They just got to
Do the
finish the
thing.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I forget which episode it was, but he had like a super blatant like, all right, bye everybody, whoosh, just like completely out of nowhere, just bails, and it's so fucking good.
The bail I really remember is Usagi going to Naru and saying, "Don't hang out with that guy. He's evil. Okay, bye." And not like, and then Luna's like, "Well, what did she say?" And Usagi's like, "What do you mean? I left. I just said what I had to say, and then I was done, right?"
God.
That's how interventions work. You just tell them the thing and then you bounce. They'll figure it out.
Just fucking dip. I mean, that would have made it a lot.
Yeah, I can't remember what Tuxedo Mask thing you could be thinking of. I remember he definitely has the moment these episodes where he's like, I don't fucking know who I am. I just know I'm looking for the silver crystal, and you might also be looking for the silver crystal, and if so we might be enemies. Who can say?
Yeah, I'll take a quick peek when we're done here.
There's a
I'll
time
see
he
which
throws
one
the
it is.
flower like directly in the monster's face in these episodes.
Yes.
Instead of like cutting across them, the flower just fucking bops them.
I mean, it's
That
more
was pretty
useful. You'd think you would employ that a little bit more.
No, it's just a distraction either way. To tell Sailor Moon, yo, Sailor Moon, do the thing. Fucking throw your disc.
Yeah. It was like it's I guess it's not every time, right? Like sometimes
It's not every time, yeah.
it's a little more whatever. Like he's being like mildly more useful. Like cuz I think there was at least one this time. Maybe it was the one where the monster got bopped, but like I vividly recall seeing one where like it was an actual distraction. Like Usagi was getting a little bit wrecked,
against
but-
Nephrite, he's like ready to fight actually.
Yeah. But no, the ones where like she's just standing, and then like the tiara. Oh, the tiara. Whoop.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
I don't know. I really liked it when Nephrite trapped Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon in an elevator. And then it was like, ha ha ha, I'm going to take the elevator to the top floor, and I'm going to fucking drop the elevator. Because, like, we're, a show, like a live action show with a small budget. So we just need to lock you guys in an elevator and pretend that's a threat or whatever. Like, it's so fucking, like, weirdly practical. It's just a thing this show does a lot that I just find hilarious every time. It's like, you're a fucking cartoon. Why is the villain's plot locking the heroes in an elevator and dropping them?
Because going in an elevator is scary. What if it drops? You can't see it. You can't see it coming.
It's just pure love of tokusatsu. They just love Kamen Rider that much. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Super Sentai.
Trying to remember if there was anything else I had for this little batch. I don't think so. I mean, like you already mentioned the plant girls, and that kind of goes without saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do they come back?
Didn't they all die?
Did they all
I
die?
don't remember.
I don't.
I think so.
I don't remember.
There will be
You-
other plant
you
monsters.
saw it more recently than me.
It's true. But there will be other plant monsters. Don't fucking worry about it.
God bless.
There will continue to be plant monsters.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know that I got anything else for these in particular. I already had my rant, so like I'm good.
Yeah, so next time it's 25
I mean, are we just gonna how much is it? Oh, this goes to what, 46, 47?
46.
Mm.
Oh, 35. 35 is the next cutoff.
Right. Okay.
25 through 35. Another, 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one more episode to finish out this season. And then we'll do the manga part of this story, and then we'll do the Tokusatsu show.
Hell yeah.
And we'll probably do other stuff in between. We will definitely do other stuff in between, not just do. Because next time we're gonna record Batman anyway.
Yeah.
Bot manga.
I'm stupidly behind on that. I got like partway through and then I just like stopped reading it when I realized we were going to be doing this next. I don't know. Easy enough to catch up on.
For this weekend?
I can't. Yeah, I can have it ready for this weekend if you're ready and raring to go this weekend.
I should be. I do have a fucking Magic tournament. I have to play it on Saturday, but that shouldn't take too long.
Yeah. No, I can have it ready. But like, in between Sailor Moon seasons, once we get like the manga and the live action show and stuff, I mean, we'll take a short little break. We'll do like 150 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and then we'll come back to Sailor Moon season 2. It's fresh, ready to watch more anime.
Yeah, I don't know when you're gonna be ready to watch. I kind of just am waiting for you to tell me you're ready to do Super.
I think it'll be sooner than I thought it would be when we finish Z. Because I was literally just the other day, I was thinking to myself, we took a break, like we finished and like didn't continue like into Super, and that was like it was all the perfect setup. Because like it like came right up to the line of like overstaying its welcome. And I'm like totally fine. I'm like, after doing some more, a little bit more shit, just like random movies or whatever seasons or whatever the hell we end up doing, I'll be ready to go back. It won't be horribly long. Cause like when we were done with Z, I was like, there's a part of me that's like, maybe I just call it here for Dragon Ball, do up the movies, call it a day. But now I'm like, no, we'll do Super. It'll happen. I don't know about GT. I don't know that that'll ever come to pass.
I mean, I've never done GT ups.
Yeah.
I find GT actually unwatchable.
Yeah.
Because the animation's just bad. Like, the fights aren't good.
Yeah, no, if the animation's bad, the fights are good. Like, what are they like going
like
through
I
so
do
much?
Like the thing that really like clearly made the more modern material, like the Super stuff, like this era, like because they brought Toriyama back to like help
Yeah.
to like insert his sense of humor or whatever. Like it just getting back to some of that was like incredibly important, and I extremely felt the lack of that influence in GT, in all the GT stuff I look at. Like whether like it's all actually him or not, like there's just a style for the comedy stuff, ignoring when it's uncomfortable and accepting that, like that's just good. So.
Yeah, no,
having fucking just watched the new movie on a fucking cam rip because I can't fucking help myself.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit was good though. I was very pleased. That might be the best one yet. But I don't think you would agree because it didn't have that much Goku. This was the Piccolo Gohan movie.
I do like Piccolo. Piccolo's like
and
my,
like after
my second.
It was, and it's been a long time coming to see Piccolo and Gohan get to do shit after all of Super, where they kind of didn't. So,
I mean,
and honestly, and also my favorite thing about that new movie is fucking Pan is so good in it.
Hell yeah.
We got 3-year-old Pan fucking stealing the show. Just being the fucking cutest. Like, holy shit, she's just so fucking fun in the new movie.
Oh, that's dope. I mean, like,
And that's the thing about GT that like I can't forgive is their take on Pan.
Here's the thing. I'm like the most I'm the most influenceable person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be ready for Super, like, sooner or later. If you want it to be sooner, you just gotta start popping some memes off now and again. And then before you say Dragon Ball Super like 3 times in a row to me, and I'm like, damn, I gotta watch Super.
Gotta see Farmer Goku, man.
Farmer Goku is such a strong fucking pull.
It's right
and I
there.
need to know. I do need to know if the image I have in my head, I don't want to see anything, but I need to know if the image I have in my head is accurate. Like, if I have pulled the feeling in my heart and that's what is just what exists. I need to know if that
I think
matches.
we get literally all the Farmer Goku stuff prep like in the next episode that we do. Like, it's all there.
I mean, that makes sense. But, like, I just need to know if it's a thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to be ready, I guess.
Sure.
We'll get there. Just need to let need the rest.
I've just been trying to think of like what's the right thing to also do, because we're doing all this Sailor Moon. So I feel like we should do stuff that's not subtitled. Even though
That'd be cool.
all I want to do
Even though you have
Kamen Rider Forze. Because I'm close to getting... I'm like 2/3 of the way through that or something.
I mean, we can just
more.
like switch to Sailor Moon dub. Easy.
No. You lose the pun, Ben. I told you the pun is the most important thing in the next set. And it's like, you watch the dub, it's just fucking not there. Like, not mentioned. You don't get it.
We could just watch the dub with the Japanese subtitles on. Just like
I think even
just
then
like
you literally wouldn't get it. Unless you realize like, oh, this must be a pun. Or else this makes literally no sense.
Gotcha.
It's like it's either it's so random or it's a pun kind of thing. Like, if you just read the subtitles, you also wouldn't get it because it's just in sound. And they're not similar words in English. But you can hear that they're similar in Japanese.
I feel like I would be fine. I mean, we didn't get Dende as God, so.
Also, if you do it in English, you miss out the English that's in the episode in Japanese. That's very important. It's very important English.
I mean, also on top of that, we then, by watching the dub, you also add like fucking cousin incest into the mix of horror.
Those characters aren't in the show till like we're like 100 episodes deep.
100 episodes. If I get
and it's
attached,
like a different dub production company, basically.
Whatever.
The bigger thing is we get to the end of this season and they basically cut out all the plot.
Look,
because it's too fucking powerful to be on for American teenagers.
First off, 100 episodes means nothing. In Dragon Ball time, that could be next week. You don't even know. It probably will not be. But, in theory.
Says guy who struggled to get through like 11 episodes.
When did you finish the last episode for this batch, Mr. High and Mighty?
Well, I could have done it in the beginning of the week.
I could have done it. Okay.
And then I was like, oh, Ben hasn't done it, so hold off. And then.
What do you mean? I did it, though. I'm always ready. Except for the times where I haven't been.
I was checking up with you, and you were getting to like Wednesday. You still hadn't done it.
But you thought I was just going to continue not doing it?
No, and then the heat got me, and my entire brain melted down. I've just been
like it was warm outside, or like you were watching a lot of basketball.
No, it's warm outside.
Oh,
like I've just been my brain has just been soap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
haven't been
feel
able to focus on stuff or watch things.
See, mine has just been like
struggle.
It's not hot here, but the white nights kind of got me fucked up this year, and I don't know why. Mm-hmm. I know why. It's because the old apartment we were in was like, if you can imagine our building in a bracket shape, we were on the inside of the bracket, so the building blocked a lot of the light. That must be it. I just realized that. Yeah. Now it doesn't.
It's
so
like
my sleep schedules are fucked.
It's like not hot enough that I'm like, okay, I fucking have to hook up the air conditioner. But it is hot enough that I'm just sitting around
melting and like everything.
And just like my brain is not firing.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, dude, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah.
It's like, why haven't been fucking like a potato? It's like, oh yeah.
Baked potato.
Because I'm being slightly cooked every day.
Yeah. No, it's I identified with that.
But yeah, that's a podcast, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Sailor Moon's good.
Sailor Moon is good.
The romance is shit, but the show is
occasionally
good.
Problematic, but good.
Yeah.
SaltCirclePodcast@gmail.com. SaltCirclePod on Twitter. Anchor.fm/SaltCircle. I'm on Twitter @ComicPanels.
I'm not on Twitter, and I also forgot to mention, but I cannot believe that everybody was fiending after Princess Ivanovich, whatever, and the treasure, and they're all just like, it has to be the silver crystal. It couldn't that's the treasure. Nobody stopped to consider that it could be just like a random bauble.
It was a
diamond
24-carat statue of her.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
It was pretty good.
I love that the villains and the heroes are equally stupid.
They're all just dumb. Hey,
man. We're coming up on Usagi's birthday.
Oh shit.
It might have happened by the time this episode goes live. Let me see. Oh yeah. It will win way past by the time
when's
this is going
birthday?
live. Because it's the 30th, I think.
Yeah.
And the episode we've already recorded, this part 1 isn't going up for like a month after that. I was like, what am I talking about? Sailor Moon's birthday will be like a month old by the time we do this.
You were close.
But you know, fun fact is that Paul and Sailor Moon share a birthday.
Oh shit! I did not know.
Funny.
That's good stuff. That explains a lot of the Sailor Moon gifts I've seen people use in previous years. I thought it was just a choice. I didn't know it was a intentional choice.
Yeah, man. I throw that shit out of every year because I know you like Sailor Moon.
That's pretty good.
And